3 straight weeks of declines in the number of people hospitalized with coronavirus in our state comes as the number of cases here climbs to nearly 63,000. The number of cases keeps climbing because more people are actually getting tested. That includes at the newest testing site in Baltimore at the convention center downtown. Testing is free and will be offered every Wednesday and Friday from 8 a.m. to 2. They're asking anyone who may have been in large groups of people like the recent peaceful protest to get tested. Appointments are not required, but they're encouraged, and you don't need a doctor's order. All right, we all know Dr. Anthony Fauci is the face of the coronavirus fight. His calm and confident voice, backed by hard science, has guided all of us through this. Now he's watching closely as the country slowly starts to reopen and as crowds of protesters take to the streets. Here's part of Vic Carter's exclusive interview with Fauci.
In the area around Washington, D.C., the Washington, Maryland, Virginia area, again, we got hit pretty hard. We did well. Maryland did well. D.C. did well. Virginia did well. We are now in the process of going from the gateway, which is the first checkpoint, into phase 1. And so if you go around the district, you're starting to see people outside in restaurants, where before it was only takeout. Hopefully, the cases will continue to come down.
Many people in Baltimore, particularly business owners, are concerned that the city of Baltimore is not moving fast enough. The state is in phase 2. The city of Baltimore is still pretty much in phase 1. Based upon your analysis, is Baltimore doing the right thing?
No, you got to be careful. I think in many respects, even though it looks like, well, why are we in phase 1 when others are in phase 2? They're doing it prudently, because if they were at gateway or phase 1 and then jumped inappropriately into a phase that they weren't prepared for, then you risk the kind of rebounds that we're trying to avoid.
When we look at the protests that have been happening around the world here recently, a lot of people in very close proximity, some wearing masks, some not. Is there a danger to those persons who have been attending those rallies?
The answer is yes. So if you do, then please wear a mask. Masks make a difference. And one of the things that happens is that when you get into a demonstration and you get animated and you start chanting, what you tend to do is pull the mask off. That you should be careful not to do.
Is there a calming word that we can get from Dr. Anthony Fauci to the American public, the people of Maryland, about where we are and what we should be doing in the near future? What's the takeaway from you?
The takeaway from me is that this will end. We all appreciate the stress it is to be put down under such constrictions. Please hang in there. It will end. We will get through this.
The words that everyone wants to hear, we will get through this, but of course we still have a long way to go. Dr. Fauci says in the meantime, we should all exercise caution and use common sense to help stop the spread of the coronavirus in our time.